Welcome to SCN Corporate Connect. I'm Greg Greenberg, reporting from the CoinAgenda Caribbean Conference in San Juan, Puerto Rico. My guest is Jason Seibert. He's a legal pioneer in the entire cryptocurrency industry. Welcome, Jason.
Thanks, glad to be here.
Okay, so talk about the evolution of crypto law, because crypto is evolving and the law around it is evolving.
So it started off the Wild West, right? You had everybody that thought that cryptocurrency was a brand new thing. And so they thought they could create an entire construct of law and regulation all for themselves. But what they forgot is that there's been laws and regulations for over a century that handle this area, and they really didn't have good guidance at the beginning to really figure out how to intersect law and cryptocurrency. And that's where I tried to come in, is try to help folks figure out where law and crypto intersect.
Okay, so the SEC has been trying to get a handle about what they should be doing in this arena. Yeah. They've come in, they've come out, and it's affected the markets. When we see sell-offs, a lot of it is due to SEC news.
Sure.
So talk about where you feel that they should be playing in the sandbox.
Well, as I argued in the SEC v. Shavers case, and when the SEC admitted that Bitcoin or crypto as crypto natively was not an investment contract, but you and I can agree that you give me some Bitcoin, I'm going to hold on to it for a minute, I'm going to go out for about a week, and I'm going to come back, give you your Bitcoin back, plus some more Bitcoin, right? What did we just do? That's an investment contract, right? But the underlying instrument, the Bitcoin, is not. So I think where the SEC is really starting to come down on is they've gone away from agreeing that the underlying asset, the cryptocurrency, they've gone away from saying that's not a security to where now they're saying every single ICO out there is a security, which of course is a little bit of an obtuse statement, but that's the fish, the entire fishing net view that they're taking.
As a lawyer, can you discuss the idea of smart contracts?
Yeah, I've actually spoken about it before. So I think the easiest way to look at a smart contract, if you would, is imagine your swaps or derivatives contract were auto-executing and held the funds inside of it. Okay. So think about the next evolution of a swap contract without the delay of fund transfer.
All right, so
does that make sense?
It makes sense to me. I just want to make sure it makes sense to all the folks out there that are watching it, because crypto is new to a lot of people. A lot of people are still wary of investing in crypto.
Yeah,
even Wall Street, they dip their toe in, they take their toe out. Talk about the intersection of Wall Street and crypto right now and where you see it headed.
Sure. So what I've seen in the last year or so is a lot of traditional fund managers, a lot of traditional investment folks have looked to get into crypto for fear of losing out, right? Or fear of missing out. And so they've tried to bridge that gap of providing a traditional investment vehicle that has underlying crypto assets to it, right? So grandma can invest in crypto, which I don't recommend, right? But it's an easier way to bridge that gap. I think in the future you'll have things like Polymath, who has a securities token exchange that they're trying to launch. Will kind of take us the next step, but in the meantime, we've got these little baby steps that are connecting the traditional world with the new.
Okay, so we're hearing a lot of ideas here at CoinAgenda Caribbean. Can you talk about some of the ideas, because some might be a little bit frothy, in your opinion, and others might seem sound, and then maybe in 5 years, the frothy ones were sound and the sound ones were frothy. Right. So tell me what you're feeling in terms of a vibe here.
Without disparaging anyone, I think you've got
We don't know. It's hard to disparage people because they might be right 5 years down the road.
Well, you've got a lot of unformed ideas right now. You've got a lot of thoughts that maybe happen at a kitchen table, and the next thought is, great, let's ICO. It's an immature concept. And so I would hope that these folks with an immature concept can come to a convention like this and be able to talk to others that have been around, so they can drill down, they can reshape it, refocus it, and maybe they are the company 5 years from now. So that's what I would hope those folks get out of this. The other folks that are more mature, like Octanium, you talk to them, they happen to be a client of mine, right? They're further along in the process. They have a working platform. They actually filed their Reg D offering. They're farther along in the process. Whether they're going to be successful or not has nothing to do with what I've done for them, but I've made sure they're down the right path, right?
Absolutely. If you were going to synthesize it, give me the message for a lot of the young companies that are looking forward to their ICOs. What's the takeaway? Give me the elevator pitch for people that are coming to you for advice.
Don't use the word decentralized in your white paper anymore. Just stop it. I don't even read it.
So are you saying cut out the buzzwords? People don't want to hear them?
Speak language, right? Because, if you weren't a crypto guy before, you weren't a data engineer before, and you're talking about things like fault tolerance or Turing complete or Byzantine generals problem, nobody knows, nobody cares. You're not speaking normal language. You're not speaking street language, right?
Yep.
So what I do with my clients is, look, if you can't say it in one sentence what you're doing, you're not ready.
I like it. You can't say it in one sentence, you're not ready. Thank you for expressing your sentences
Absolutely.
with us right here on SCN Corporate Connect. And thank you for watching SCN Corporate Connect.